When you flex the right way, they supposed to hate. Don't sleep on the process, go get your paper straight. They ask why I ain't dropped, yeah, I been out getting paid. I ain't at the top yet, cause these lames in the way. When you flex the right way, they supposed to hate. Don't sleep on the process, go get your paper straight. They ask why I ain't dropped, yeah, I been out getting paid. I ain't at the top yet, cause these lames in the way. Keep posts out for the violence, cause these niggas be wildin'. But you won't catch me hiding when it's time to start riding. Baby girl, I be styling. This drip, you ain't gon' find it. Get fly just like a pilot. Make all my plays in private, cause niggas watching. Gotta stay on my shit. I remember passing pose out to my clique. Like we in the game round, time to go take risks. Got a name OG from making them flips. If we gon' ask a bitch and I'm far from a simp, I be macking. 10 toes, been 2 days, so 10 O's. Real flippers know how this shit go. Cheated on my 30-day grind, cause I came across a drip that I just had to buy. No trip, made the shit right back. I just got a thing for flipping them sacks. I knew it was coming though. Can't spend bread unless I know I'm making more. Get it till a nigga can't even flip no more. I'm trying to get a bigger roll. OGs, still chasing cheese through the quarantine. XDs equipped with the green beans. Touch your nose if you want to clean. Boom, it's on the way like delivery. Heard these niggas trying to get rid of me, so I keep it extra clip with me. K gon' sing like Whitney till that bitch is empty. When you flex the right way, they supposed to hate. Don't sleep on the process, go get your paper straight. They ask why I ain't dropped, yeah, I been out getting paid. I ain't at the top yet, cause these lames in the way. When you flex the right way, they supposed to hate. Don't sleep on the process, go get your paper straight. They ask why I ain't dropped, yeah, I been out getting paid. I ain't at the top yet, cause these lames in the way. My bitch say I be tripping, but she ain't never witnessed what I been through. They want me gone cause my band's screw. Thinking about my dog like what would my mans do? Bring them K's out and show you what them things do. Remain cool, this is not what you want. There's some dirt in the past that I hope don't get dug up. Money on the flow, I gotta pick it up. Grind till we on, that's a must. Lames in the back, G's in the front. Know that I'm eating out, I don't gotta post a fucking throwback. But still trying to find ways for me to get more racks. If you ain't a G, then we cannot collab. And if you can't see the vision, then you gon' get blown past. Let's make these niggas more mad.
Who was that, Dwayne, by the way? Yeah, don't play that no more.
That was horrible.
That joke was horrible. Yeah, that was horrible. Hey, man, Thursday night, man, ATL Flag Football Podcast. And we won't use that intro song ever again. I was like, man, I thought you were doing somebody.
Not if it sound like
I thought
that.
you were doing somebody a favor with that opening thing. I was like, he must know this person. Yeah, man, yeah, none of that again. Hey, man, Thursday night, man, ATL Flag Football Podcast. We back in the building. It's your boy Low, man, and next to me we got my man, Mr. 5-Star on Sports, James Reed. What up, James?
What's going on? How you doing tonight? Glad to be back once again.
Once again, man. Week 1 is in the books. Can't wait to hear all about all the excitement that went down. I saw a few games, some pretty decent games out there, a couple blowouts, but season is back in full force. James, man, what you got off topic, man? You got anything?
So, well, two things.
Okay.
One is the disappointment for Jasmine Crockett.
Right.
And the cheating scandal. And not only because she didn't win, but because her Democratic opponent didn't even I felt like he should have protested. Well, not protest. I mean, of course, he wants to win. But you blatantly saw the cheating. Right? And so this can happen when it's time for you to go to the national primaries. So you should have been speaking out against that. That's all I'm saying. Not saying that you should have let's recount, but you should have spoke out and demanded they do the right thing. Because when it happens to you later, don't come hollering back that they cheating me. Because you saw the cheating, you heard what the judge said, you saw how they prevented it, and I had seen stories where people going live previous to that, doing early balloting, I know saw people to go down there to vote, and then they would tell them, "Oh, you need your passport. You need this." So the lady went back to her car and got her passport and came back, and then they said, "Oh, you're not registered to vote." She was like, "Wait a minute, I just voted a couple, in November. How all of a sudden now I'm not registered?" And so she was like, "I'm not leaving this place until I vote. So you call whoever you call the police, whatever you got to do, but I'm not leaving until I vote because I know." And she got it worked out, but they were trying then to cheat, And so now when we see this thing just so happened to be in Dallas County where she would have gotten all of her votes from, there was an issue. And then right before I came in, remember Representative Al Green that had the sign that said "We are not monkeys"?
Mm-hmm.
There's issues in his area now.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah. Miraculously, all of a sudden, that it was so close, and he's in a new district that he's running from. Wasn't in the same district that he wanted for,
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I heard somebody say, well, it might have been better because she probably wouldn't have been able to win. What do you mean? She won to get in the office she was in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that she's not a first timer like they said about Kamala or Hillary. She's already won and gotten there. So she can win, but I just think that's a travesty, and that too many people, once again, are not saying things because they're in this "it didn't affect me" mode.
Correct.
But when it affects you, don't come hollering. Don't come hollering.
Well, the thing is, they've already set the tone with these elections of what we're gonna see. Mm-hmm. Tone has now been set. You know what I mean? Hey, by any means necessary, they're gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna pull they want in charge. And like you said, this guy he's not gonna say nothing. You know what I mean? He's not gonna do that because he'll feel like he'll be shortchanging himself. So he's not about to do it. But when it happens to him, we're gonna see. But yes, it's crazy, man, to see how that happened. It's crazy.
And then the second thing that I had was, well, pretty soon we're gonna have a new Secretary of Homeland Security.
Yeah, I saw that.
She got fired.
You're fired.
Well, I don't know where the other part come from, but I know $143 million went to the company that was
she don't own it. It was a brand new.
It was a friend. It's her
brand
friend.
new. No, but the corporation is brand spanking new.
8 days old.
8 days old, and you get a
that he conveniently claimed he knew nothing about. He ain't know nothing about, even though she said in the campaign he approved this, he fully supports it. He didn't say anything then. He didn't say, "No, I don't support it. No, I don't know nothing about this." But now that she was sloppy, I got to disassociate with her. You got to go. You're not of the Trump.
However, let's see. But okay, here's my point. You just got caught with $143 million to a fake company. I reassign you. Is that it? What happens to $143 million? And what about the jets? The jet she bought. The jet with the bedroom in it.
The bedrooms in it. And she tried to say he was like, what detainees sleeping in them beds?
What detainees sleeping in the bed on a private jet?
Y'all gonna be in the living room kicking it, watching TV? In that living room they had up there? Listen.
Hey man. And these jokers talking about, this is the most honest president. They gonna finally got a businessman in here gonna do it. Man, these folks so crooked. But they stealing in your face. They stealing right in your face, man. That junk is nasty work. Nasty work. Hey. I've been tagging them. I've been tagging them all the video. I said, so you say everything clean, huh? Everything legit, huh? Yeah, okay.
Can we say who that is? I don't know. Oh, you can. Who?
Oh, he defended it left and right.
Who?
Daryl Dam, comedian.
Oh, I don't know him. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's just like the corruption is bad, and they're validating. Like I had one of my neighbors. We had a meeting, and she was like, "I don't support him, but I'm glad he doing blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Wait a minute, what are you talking about?" Oh, he bombing. Do you really think that bombing is about what they're doing? So I saw a story that came out that said this actual bombing is tied back to Venezuela because the oil that they got from Venezuela can't be, was it refined or whatever that they do to it in our systems. So they have to get the thinning agent from, is it Iran? Iran has the thinning agent that thins out all the oils everywhere. So while they have all this oil from Venezuela, they need the thinning agents that Iran has. So that is the real purpose of this, to get over there and get control of that. But again, it's crazy. Trump is
insane.
And then I guess we can keep going. Like I saw where people are now pulling away their trading from the U.S. and now start trading with China.
Sure.
And the value and the U.S. dollar is losing its hold as the worldwide, not value, but the worldwide monetary denomination of use. So, once that the diminished value, we were still, top 5. But now when we become not the preferred method of money, that's going to make it that's going to make it really bad. Really bad. Really, really bad.
It's bad.
So for all these, once again, continued people that said it don't matter to me, I don't want to see it, exercise your voice. Make a change before you realize it's too late. But I still say, all the people that supported him, I want you to go down first. Boy. I want it to hit you the hardest. I want you to lose whatever you got to lose because you believed in this foolishness when they told you in advance what he was going to do.
Oh, the playbook is being ran. Hey, you think Joe run some offensive plays out there on the field? Oh boy, this is a playbook. Hey, the playbook being ran to a T, boy. They hey man, hey, facts, man.
What up, William? Billy, Dwayne will be sending you those credentials. Well, he sent them to you already, so go ahead and get that done so that you can be here with us.
So, James, let's jump right in, man. Week 1.
Okay,
week one.
Well, as we go in, first thing I want to say is this is it. The roster's locked for good tonight at 11:59 p.m. I'm sorry. If your phone is going to break at 11:59, go ahead and do it now. Get on a computer, get on a PC, get on a laptop. If you still at work, go to the bathroom and register on your cell phone. Please don't send me no screenshots of this white screen talking about something's wrong with my site. It is not my site. It is your iPhone and Safari. Safari has had issues for years, so that ain't got nothing to do with me. But whatever the excuse is going to be, I'm letting you know in advance, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. At 11:59, the system will automatically lock, and I'm not going to be available. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep at 11:36, and I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I'm letting you know now, register. Register. I don't care how new they are, how old they are, how in between they are. It's done.
Yeah, because the standard's been set. A protest will happen.
Listen.
Hey, I don't think now nobody got no problem doing it. You know what I mean? It's out and open. So it is what it is.
But overall, I would just like to say that we had a, I guess I better address that too.
Okay.
For 13 seasons, I gave you the best fields that I could find everywhere. For 13 seasons, people continuously smoked, drank, illegally parked, and did what they wanted to do. For 13 seasons, I've asked people to follow the rules that the schools gave us. And for 13 seasons, people decided that they were my rules and not the school rules. And so on the season 14, you see what that looks like. And people weren't happy. But it was absolutely nothing I can do. I've warned you. So all of the people that were calling me complaining, I'm like, I hear you, but where was these complaints against the people that you saw smoking? The people that you saw wait till I leave the field to go park in that area up there at Carver? The people that, all of these different things that happened that you knew about, you didn't say anything about it. You didn't tell me about it. You didn't do anything. So now, unfortunately, this season, these are the consequences.
Here's the results.
And this isn't what I want y'all. Make no mistake about it. This ain't where I want y'all to be. And I'm still actively, and I worked until the 11th hour to prevent it. I had a location that had 2 turf fields. So we would have been at 3 turf fields still. But somebody talked to somebody that used to play in the league. And that somebody that they talked to was like, no, don't get involved in that. So then they came back to me and was like, yeah, it's not going to work this season. So, and that, when I said used to play in the league, not my league, but previous leagues prior to 5-star. Okay. But again, we're still diligently working. So when you ask for a better field, we had better. But with that aside, we had a great opening weekend.
Yeah, and my youth flag football league starts in a couple of weeks. It's at Gresham Park. I just want to put that out there. Okay. Girls, co-ed, kids.
All right.
Easy for us to get.
Great.
Super easy for us to get. Super.
But mind you now,
I wanted to put that out there.
Let me say this too, also about when people come up with these fields, right? Just for people who don't know. I've been running 5-Star Youth Alliance since 2010. I've been running 5-Star Sports since 2016. So I have 10 years in the sports side for adults. I have 17 years overall. It's very few fields that I don't already know about. So when they call me and say, hey, James, I appreciate it. But understand there's a lot that go with that.
I'm sure.
Anything in DeKalb County requires 45 days. They don't accept 43. They don't accept 42. If you do not request it within 45 days, it's going to automatically be denied. So there's not a single field at this point in DeKalb County we can reserve because there's no games that's going to be more than 45 days away. Anything in Clayton County requires police officers and security golfers. That's why we had lost that field at Halloween Habit that night because the AD did some shady stuff and all of that. At this point, the city of Atlanta is requiring, Atlanta Public Schools is requiring 2 police officers per field at $65 an hour. So if you guys want to go back to Atlanta Public Schools, that's what has to happen. Got to pay $65 an hour for 2 police, and they have to be there an hour before we start. Wow. So that's going to roughly account for about $1,400 per field. Okay. Wow. Anything in Fulton County requires SAM insurance or sexual and molestation insurance, which runs about $5,500 to $6,000. So all of these one-off things that people come up with, there's always red tape that goes with it. You know what I'm saying? Lithia Springs, somebody came to me, hey, I know the football coach. He said we can use the field. I say, well, I know 3 other coaches that went to the principal. And the principal was like, no, go through Facilitron. Facilitron will cost us about $1,900 a week for one field at Lithia Springs. So there's a lot that goes in it. I don't have hookups with free fields. I don't have somebody else that runs a program that'll let me use the field on the day they're not there. I don't have any of that stuff, but I don't do underhanded business. Because if push comes to shove, I want to be able to have paperwork to support everything we do.
No doubt.
When you do stuff illegally, it invalidates other things. I'm illegally on the field. Somebody gets hurt. They try to sue. And then my insurance was like, you weren't supposed to be there, so we're not going to cover it.
Right.
Things over with. So it's just, I was talking to somebody, and they was asking, I was like, I had insurance. They said, insurance? What you got to get insurance for? You have to have insurance to have a league? I was like, it was like, I said, and not only do I have to have insurance, the price increases by the number of people that's in the league.
That's
Correct.
right.
So bringing on the women jack that insurance up quite a bit more. So, but again, and you can always try to get away with something. And then as soon as you try and something happens, you left out back to hang.
Everything's okay until it's not.
Right? So, little lesson about how that go. But anyway, great season opener, some competitive games. We saw some great stuff. We had some name changes, It was a lot of action over there, but, to the league as a whole, you guys played some great football this weekend. I don't know if you've seen the post, Dwayne, but there's been a team that has quoted what you said and then showed the result. Like people, have you seen it?
You know what?
Whoa, it's on. They tagged me on it and I shared it. So we gonna get there. Don't call it out. We gonna get there. But it's been some. It's been some. It was something great this weekend.
Yeah, I see everything.
And so shout out to everybody. This opening weekend. So let's just get right down to the
into it.
Gritty. Do we have Williams on the side?
Oh yeah, he right there. Look at him. He right there on the screen.
Oh, okay, I see you. Williams. Thank you for joining us tonight. So we're gonna go right into the opening game. We're gonna start with Rare Form at 4:04. That was a tight game, I think that rain on Thursday really, because it came down. Like Thursday, it just rained cats and dogs all the way through Friday morning. So that left some of the field conditions not an ideal. Luckily, the second half of the day, it dried up. And it was better. But for those teams that played in the morning, we saw some flops, we saw some slides, we saw some splits. But that Rare Form 4-4 game that's one of the worst ways to lose a game. We watch it on football all the time. When the only way you can get beat is on a deep pass down the field when the team has to go deep down the field. I don't know if you guys have seen the highlights from that game, but what that cornerback was thinking, I don't know. Because he was running, I don't even know who it was, but when Trey got away, and after running about 2 miles back there, and launched that ball 1,000 yards down the field, DB was running right over there. I was like, oh, he about to either intercept it or knock it down, right? And then he got there. He looked at the player and was like, nah, you got it. Because, basically that's what it looks like on film. And then the receiver catches the ball. But then not only do he catch it, y'all let him finagle his way through 3 of y'all to run down and score.
What game is this?
This was the opening game. Rare Form and 4-4. And people gonna be mad at me because how I'm just telling this story, but it's my story. Change it with your score.
I'm gonna put it on. You said this was at the end.
It's the very end, the very last possession that Rare 4-4 had. So then they scored, and they were like ecstatic. Now Rare Form gets the ball back. They have a small chance at possibly tying the score.
Okay.
However, I have to scratch my head on the play calling. Because with 15 seconds, well, it was somewhere under 30 seconds.
You said 4-4 had the
4-4. Yeah, that was their last possession. And then Rare Form got it right after that, but it was just some seconds left. If anybody want to chime in on the seconds, I'm going to dare to say 20. But it was somewhere around that. Was that the play?
Nah, that's Rare Form picking.
Okay, so it was at the end. Go to the end. And so Rare Form gets the ball back.
This is when Rare Form.
I don't know how much time is left. That might be it. That might be it. So you got to drive the length of the field.
All right.
And as you can see, like now that one, I think that was it. No. He was out of bounds on that.
Oh, they called that touchdown.
Oh, so that ain't it then. That ain't it. So that was right. Oh, yeah, that was when they scored to tie it.
Okay.
So here it go. This might be it right there, right there.
You want to go to rare?
No. That you were right there. That's when he launched the bomb.
No. That was he was just running the ball.
No, he threw it on the run.
No, I'm saying that was the kickoff.
Oh.
This is when 4-4 got.
So this is when 4-4 got the ball. Let me see. That wasn't that play. It was after that play. Nah, I don't know that's it. Cause it was okay. That might have been it because they back. So it might have been a penalty or something.
Nah, they just got a couple.
How
many minutes left on it? I can't see that.
There you go.
Oh shit!
You see, they should have backed that up for a hair. Back that up for a hair, just a hair. So watch that DB as he runs across the field and then just stops and goes upfield. See, he coming across the field to be able to knock it down, and then he stops to go upfield.
Well, I can tell you the problem with that right now
That
is,
person ain't supposed to be at corner.
well, if you think about the way they coach football now, that's probably a young kid. Because they're coaching these guys to watch the ball come down and swipe it, as opposed to turn around. I hate the way they're coaching these DBs now. Because watch all football, DB just running with you. They don't even look back for the ball.
Don't even look back at it.
They wait for the ball to come down there and swipe.
You right. Yeah,
And I hate that.
We see so many potential interceptions that they never turn around for.
Correct.
But anyway, so after this,
crazy to me.
Rare Form gets the ball back, but the play calling is why I scratch my head because you don't have enough time to be throwing 2 and 3 yard outs, right? And then he had to run in them. That was kind of it. So unfortunately, Rare Form did not pull this off in this game.
No, that looked like the kickoff.
Okay, there go the first out that was dropped. And they had a lot of drops too. God knows they had a lot of drops. Well, the other
You gotta
team,
come with your hands. Wayne hands always.
you know, I don't know what that was. I think he was just trying to avoid the sack on that. But yeah, it just so, unfortunately, Rare Form was just in an ordinary shape. There was nothing rare about that form. It was just an ordinary shape. So, but up until that point, they battled. I don't think that they're, done by any means of the imagination. But 2 weeks in,
That was new uniform for 4-4.
Yeah, they had a national.
Yeah, they pulled them out then. So Rare Form, 4-4, you can see pulled that out 14-6. But
like glowing
the
in the dark,
panel
ain't it?
had no quorum about that. You guys all
Glow in the
picked
dark.
404. You gave Rare Form no hope.
Oh, we all picked.
You all
4-4?
picked 404. So next game up, we had New Jack at 404.
Okay.
Angelo, you went out on a limb on this one.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna say you went out on a limb. You decided to pick 404. They were the defending champions. Historically, New Jack is not 8 o'clock. New Jack is not the same as a 3 o'clock New Jack. We've seen that several times. Not to say that they lose, but they're not the same team in the morning as there are in the afternoon. Billy and Dwayne picked New Jack.
My credit.
Yes.
I was not aware that Dre wasn't going to be there at quarterback. I did hear that Trey had left to go to New Jack, so I thought that might feel a little fire in 404. But quarterbacks in this league, as we know, make a difference. And it was clear.
But they have a legitimate quarterback. I'm not gonna say they don't.
He's not.
A 2-time national champion.
Yeah, he's not that quarterback.
Well, nobody's Dre.
And this is the only reason I make the pick.
But he got the RE. He's Trey.
Okay.
Only missing the D. Change the D to a T.
But he
Trey
did-
is good,
And he's one.
He's not
But he didn't have the
And-
other Trey.
Yeah, he's not Drake.
Yeah.
As long as he ain't Drake.
Yeah.
I think we got a lot. I've watched this. I think he's gonna.
Hold on. We're not saying. We definitely
said
think
he's not
Trey
Dre.
is great.
Okay.
I wouldn't have
beat
picked
up-
them had I known Dre wasn't gonna be there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And he
needless to say,
he played us well with the Raiders. He played us well.
Mm-hmm.
Did he? No, he didn't play for when we played him. But when he played with the Raiders at quarterback, he plays real well.
okay.
I don't know.
Well,
we're not saying that.
obviously,
but we're not. He's not a 2-time national champion. Like Dre is a
He is
2-time
not.
national champion. That's big.
that was a
Like,
fact.
Those are big games, big moments. He there. So
Keep going. Where we at?
Okay. Well, New Jack won this one 24-0. So we're moving on to the next game. Shockwave at Rare Form. Now this was a 10 o'clock game for Shockwave. Kind of a little bit early for y'all, but not as early as 8. But you guys had to play Rare Form. Rare Form was, definitely not happy with the outcome of the first game, so they planned to take it out against you guys. And so what we saw was that didn't quite work. Want to tell us about what happened in that game? Y'all want to talk about that?
I mean, it was a good game. I've continuously given Rare Form props for their ascension. I like what they're doing. We came out there with a lot of new people.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the people had just met each other that morning. It's on a
What?
roster, but they just met. Yeah. 'Cause we only had one real practice before the season started and had folks. So, Anyway, it was a decent game. They scored. One of our new guys gave up a deep ball. Not understanding coverage, misunderstood the coverage. I can't really put my finger on it. And then our guy Tank dropped a wide open pass down the middle. It was an easy touchdown. Wide open, he dropped it. But we're down 6-0, and it came down to the last drive of the game, basically, because we made the last drive of the game. You know what I'm saying? And
So wait a minute, y'all won on the last drive?
on the last drive of the game, we got the ball back with like,
So it was deja vu almost?
yeah, basically. We left them with 10 seconds. So yeah, they caught it twice towards the end. We had a nice drive to end the game. We didn't make no bomb. We just drove the ball down the field and scored with 10 seconds left.
Okay.
And got an extra point. Went and go for it. Our kicker was there 9 o'clock in the morning somewhere else. So
What?
our former kicker.
What you mean? Wait a minute. Something happened? Someone left Shockwave and went somewhere else? I don't know if I saw that in the transfer for your former kicker. You mean Ash?
Yeah.
Oh. He wasn't there for y'all when he was there that early?
All of a sudden he can make Sundays now. So
Wow. That's crazy.
crazy, huh?
Interesting. So, all right. So you guys pulled that out 7-6 in a closely contested game. But, that's actually the Shockwave way. We, over the years, the Shockwave, they just go put up all they need to beat you. So
we just need one more than you. We don't care
That's
how we
it.
get
Scary movie Billy.
We don't care how
Billy
we
doing
get
that walking in dark hallways. Hey, Billy making a scary movie.
next up, we had, wait a minute, in that game, Billy picked Rare.
Do you not see me?
Yeah, we see you.
Oh, here we go.
No, we seen exactly what you were doing. That's what we're saying.
Man, my dog got out.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Billy picked Rare Form in that game. Angelo and
Blair Witch Project.
Dwayne, of course, picked Shockwave. Next game, we had Georgia Elite and New Jack.
Ooh, I'm up early on you, Lo. I know it's gonna get bad. So.
Everybody picked New Jack in that game, which is no surprise. New Jack won that 24-6. I didn't really see it, but the score doesn't say there was nothing to
Watch
talk
the game.
about.
Wasn't a whole lot to talk about.
So moving right along to the next game.
New Jack was going bombs away both games. They were
Yeah.
going bombs away both games. I mean, KT was hitting
All cylinders.
Definitely hitting Trey. He hit Austin. I mean, but yeah, he was hitting on Austin.
Now I did see one because Otto hadn't been out there forever.
Yeah.
And I saw he threw Otto with a little small slant, and
Caught for a
he still got
touchdown.
the speed.
Yeah.
He's still he ain't missed the beat. So shout out to that. So next game up was Georgia Elite and Shockwave. Shockwave coming in fresh off of a close win over Rare Form. Georgia Elite playing a back-to-back game out of basically a blowout. This was another close game.
You couldn't even kick them when they were done.
Billy and Dwayne all picked Shockwave. But Montel said, hold up on the brakes. Want to tell us about that? Because at the end of the score on this game, Georgia Elite was victorious. 8-6.
8-6. Yeah. Now we came in this game. We brought in a couple of our young guys. We had our young guy start at quarterback. His first time playing with us. You know what I mean? But we gave him a shot at QB, and so he basically played the whole first half. You know, Georgia Elite scored
early. They scored on the first drive.
They scored. We missed 2 sacks on Montel on the same play. 2 different sacks. He stopped at one point. He thought he had him, and he just dumped it off for a touchdown. And they faked the extra point because, again, we had a bunch of young guys on the field, so they didn't realize he could, get up and throw. So they all came down over the block, and I guess they saw it and they just threw it right over the top.
Okay.
So that's how they scored the 2-point conversion. We scored.
Damn, Trey, that was cool.
We scored and had a shot.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
We had a shot to tie it up, and they blocked. They batted. Amos came in the second half, and so we had a shot in to win the game, and they batted the ball down. But good game, Georgia Elite.
You mean tie the game?
So you're saying
Tie the game. Yeah.
Okay. So Georgia.
So you're saying Georgia Elite is one of those teams that you can start a new guy against.
I mean, that's what it sounds like they saying, Billy. But might have came back to bite them.
He came back to bite us, though.
Came back to bite them. So,
the new guys missed the sack too.
Let me say this.
But I'm okay with it. Go ahead.
We know, as great as he is, Amos can't play forever. Is this new guy, does he have potential?
He has a lot of potential. We actually have 3 people on the team right now. All under 25. And all.
Oh, okay.
So we got 3 guys we can groom.
So are they gonna make their next start when y'all play Zoo?
Oh.
Definitely.
They're gonna get rotational starts.
Definitely.
Okay, moving right along.
Everybody gonna get work.
So everybody picked Shockwave in that one. Everybody lost. Next game we had LOZ at YB. Angelo, you went out on a limb again on this one by yourself. You picked LOZ. Billy and Dwayne took YB. This was
we messed that up.
homecoming revenge game, I would say. If you want to build it and throw a title on it,
They had a clip on that too. Shit, y'all talking about my clip.
it was Trey, going back to face his old team.
The only one that got
First game of the season, expect some, maybe some, some fireworks or some, action. And, we got a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole game. I just saw some clips. But
I watched the whole game. It was a good game.
okay.
Trey came out on fire.
I heard that.
When I say on fire,
Uh-huh.
I mean on fire. I mean, they walked down the field back to back like it was nothing. I mean, it was 12-zip before you blink. Kicker missed both extra points, so that kind of left the door open. You know what I mean? But yeah, they looked, and we was over there with Harvey, and Harvey was like, "Yeah, Trey told us he's gonna try to put 30 on us." You know what I mean? After the first 2 drives, I thought he was gonna get that 30. But they did something interesting though, is that they swapped out quarterbacks in this for a drive or 2.
Who? Rare Form? I mean,
LOZ, and I was curious of why they
Who
did
was
that.
it? Who came in?
I don't know.
Oh, Dom came in?
And it didn't. It just I think kind of hurt their momentum.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because they didn't do anything.
Did
with
Trey
the ball.
go to the bathroom or just something happen?
He was on the field. He was a receiver. But I just didn't understand why they made that switch at that point. But they let YB's a vet team. You know what I mean? Although they're playing some young guys, and YB got a young quarterback who was crazy because his dad used to be our quarterback back in the day, Albert Huntley. And
really are, you know.
And his dad used to be our quarterback. Mm-hmm. But his son, that young Huntley, came out there and looked really good
for YB.
Oh, man.
At quarterback.
Oh man.
Okay, so Albert Huntley was the quarterback.
No, his son.
His son. See, Albert. He has two. The youngest son is Albert, but their dad used to play with us back in the day. You know what I mean? But so not Albert, but the other son, the other brother. It was his first. Last year's season was his first season. And Hunt was always telling me, when my brother come out here, man, y'all gonna see a quarterback. He wasn't lying. That young boy is good.
Well, YB does have a lot of new young talent as well.
But that quarterback, he gonna be a problem.
Okay.
He's gonna be a problem. He got all the tools, man. He got all the tools.
But that should be another interesting backup then when you guys play your young talent and they play their young talent.
How about that?
And y'all play each other.
Yeah, how about that?
Okay. So
yeah, he brought him back, man. They came back and they had a chance at the end because
tell me about the interception.
Because of the conversions.
Did LOZ have an interception? Being greedy or something? Somebody said something about somebody threw an interception over there.
That was at the end of the game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because like you said, Enzo, they were actually in play at the end of the game, even though LOZ got out on them early.
Okay.
Yeah, they got because they finally scored late.
They finally scored late, and
then they stopped.
And then they got a pick. That's what he said.
They stopped LOZ. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Second,
yeah. No, that's what you're talking about. The greedy. Yeah, it was a horrible decision to throw that ball.
Okay.
It was like they went for a go route, and I ain't gonna lie,
he was open.
Wide open.
He was open. He's
wide
underthrew
open.
him.
He's short. He
underthrew
him bad. I mean, underthrew
maybe
him
it was because of the footing, because the footing ain't.
I mean, it killed wide open. Whoever that corner was, corner was upset. They sat him on the bench after that, but he was a young kid. He was on the bench. Because he got beat bad.
Okay,
but it was underthrown. So then YB got the ball right back immediately and had a chance at the end. And because they got their conversion, they had a chance to win it. They had a chance to win it and fell short. It was a good game though.
Okay. Well, yeah, LOZ took that game 12-7. So Angelo, you won that on your own.
How about that?
You picked up that game from
He was scared when YB got that ball back though.
I couldn't believe
he looked at me. He said, "You might be all right."
They done build him out. They done build you out.
Bail me out.
So the next game we had you put up all the stuff. The next game we had LOZ at Fully Loaded. Angelo went back out on the limb and took Fully Loaded. Dwayne and Billy took LOZ. Let me look at.
I'll take that W.
So, LOZ only put up one score in this game.
Really?
Yeah.
They only scored 8 points.
Wow.
Which you would think, but then again, how can you put up more than 8 points when the team is fully loaded? You know? But they only put up 2 points with a safety.
Wow. So again, this is a situation of not knowing. I was under the impression that
it was going to be the whole Outsiders team
to include their quarterback.
And
then when I learned that the quarterback is still over there, and a couple other key players over there, and I was like, wait a minute. And then I saw who the quarterback was. I wouldn't have picked them. But yeah.
So you think maybe
partially
they're partially complete instead of fully loaded? Maybe, But it's only week 1. It's only game 1.
Yeah.
You saying partially loaded?
Partially complete.
I know, John, man. What can I say, man? I thought, John, y'all were gonna be so hyped to beat them, y'all might. But I thought it was gonna be other players before load. I wasn't aware that the quarterback and all them left.
How I look at it, and though I definitely think LOZ is a great team.
They're a good team.
They're a good team. Coaching is important. I don't know what or why you leave your team, but I'm never leaving my team because my coach is good. So coaching is important. If you don't think it's important,
But that's because he's sitting in front of you.
no,
Bankhead.
he's not because he's sitting in front of me. I've been in front of him for over 20 years. You think I'd have left?
Bankhead, I got permission to say that. I did call the
There are
coach in
there are other
advance
coaches in the league,
to
Billy.
get permission to
You
say
gotta
that.
think. And Chuck, listen, we had some some good coaches in the league. Chuck was a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't know stuff like
We
BJ.
trolling tonight.
Listen, I used to work with one of my managers at Quit. BJ used to have a team called the Hustlers. Man, it was a real good team back in AS.
All right, Dwayne, we don't know history.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
I'm on the time frame.
The next game up. So LOZ won that 8-2. Angelo, once again, you gave that win right back.
I gave it right back, didn't I?
The next game we had the fam at YB. Dwayne and Angelo picked YB. Billy picked his new team, the fam. Okay. You guys might not have known Billy was going to be the secret weapon. But Billy, they didn't care because they said at the end you were just going to be the cousins, not the fam. So tell us about what happened in that game, Billy.
In that game?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
had some offensive
the fam has some good players.
Huh?
So they just drove the ball down, did what they did. Bob did his thing, running around,
Mm-hmm.
keeping the ball short here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made my kicks. That was it.
Yeah, because I see YB came down and scored on y'all twice, as if your defense really wasn't all that. So but it looked like they mixed their extra points. So
Yeah, in the second half,
Billy,
our defense did make some mistakes.
so you actually were the reason y'all
Definitely
won,
missed my
Billy,
cycles.
right?
Well, my 4 points was the
you
extra
made-
point
you-
that we
it
needed.
sealed- it
You
sealed
made
it.
most of your kicks, so who's to say that without your clutch kicks, it's not tied, and then YB wins it in overtime?
I mean, it's possible.
Is this basically what you've been trying to tell the league all along?
Well,
that
it wouldn't have
it's
been
all about you.
It wouldn't have been overtime because when they scored, it was the last play of the game, and they didn't make them go for the extra point because we were up by 4. It didn't really matter.
Yes, that's correct. If time runs out. So let me explain that to some people because I got questions to ask. If you score on the last play of the game and the extra point does not change the outcome of the game, the refs refs don't have to give you another time when there's no time left on the clock. Only if it changes the outcome of the game will you get to go for the extra point.
But don't points matter in tiebreaker?
But you didn't score within regulation.
Oh, okay.
See, it has to be within regulation.
I got you.
When it hits zeros, it's no longer regulation.
I got
Now, if it's tied, you'll get a chance to go for it to break the tie because that changes the outcome. But yeah, you don't get extra.
Not regulation.
Yeah,
I got you.
even if you were winning, you still don't get a chance to go for that extra point if the time runs out. So the next game we had was Fully Loaded in Georgia Smoke. You guys all picked. Well, I'm sorry. So Billy won that. Billy won that all by himself. And in the next game we had Fully Loaded in Georgia Smoke.
YB lost both games.
Unfortunately, YB did start out 0-2. We have Fully Loaded at Georgia Smoke. Everybody picked Georgia Smoke. Yeah, not a lot to see there. Smoke won that game 22-6. Let me say, how can I say this? Well, after it rained on Saturday, on Thursday, the grass wasn't the same as it was on Tuesday. Because I went out to the fields on Tuesday and they weren't bad. But then once it rained, it kind of washed away some of that. So the grass wasn't quite as green as it was on Tuesday. You know?
There was grass.
So sometimes we can think the grass is going to be a certain way.
It's a subliminal message,
but
Billy.
the weather
Now
can
listen.
change that. So to move right along, all of you guys picked Smoke. You were all correct. The last game of the season, the last game of the day, we had Georgia Smoke at the Fam. You and Dwayne picked Georgia Smoke. Billy picked his clutch kicks. And it was a battle. They went back and forth. The game was tied 6-6. We got all the way down to the last minute of the game. And then Billy
Cut the lights.
had to pack up his stuff and
Turn
go
the
home
lights
because
out.
it was too dark.
Cut the lights.
So that game will be finished. So tune in, everybody.
So we got
because
1 minute left.
It's 1 minute left.
Wow.
The Phantom has the ball. They're at their own 23. It's 1st and 17, and they're driving. And we will pick that game up this Sunday at 12:35 on the grass fields at Anderson. So if you want to know who's going to win that game, show up there and see. Because Billy,
And technically,
can you
we could have
get
ended that
field
game.
goal range in that little bit of time? That's the question.
Technically, we had the chance to win that game earlier. If I make the extra point, which was missed because the holder had his foot in the way, then we would have been up 2. We could have kneed the ball and ended the game. And then there was another point, we were on the 23-yard line. Instead of kicking, they decided to go for it. And then Smoke got the ball back.
Who was
And then,
who was the holder?
well, that time was Kimani,
Kamani.
but he's never held before.
Okay, so Kamani,
The game before was
you're the
Bob.
reason you didn't win that game. Basically, that's what he just
But the
said.
game before was Bob.
But in that
again,
game, he was the reason. That's what you said. It's okay.
Well,
but you
no
got
one on the team
yourself.
has been
So let me ask you
holding.
this: on this Sunday, when you get down to the 20-yard line, will Kamani be holding again, or will you bring in a new
I don't
holder?
know. I don't know. We don't know who's going to hold. We're going to practice before because we don't know who can hold.
Oh, okay.
Cap said they would have had the chance too if they wouldn't have thrown a pick, but life goes on.
Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting game. So catch the outcome. So Dwayne, you guys will hold off on who gets the credit for that game because we have to finish it at 12:35 at Anderson Park on the
6-6,
grass
huh?
field.
That was a good game.
6. Matter of fact, I can
Yeah, it was a good game back and forth.
it was really because Bob was
Defense.
running. He was running. I can't even, he was doing it good. So what we're looking at is the score is 6-6. There's 1 minute remaining. The Fam has the possession. The ball is on the Fam's 23-yard line. It's 1st down and 17. The Fam has 1 timeout remaining. Gas doesn't have any. Neither team has used a challenge. And in that game, so that's where we're at. And they were going towards the scoreboard. So, Billy, when you start, your backs will be to the street, and you'll be going towards the scoreboard. So tune in for the results for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Next up, we have the ladies. Now, as we get into the game for the ladies, the first game on the schedule is Peach
That's an
State
interesting
Pressure.
question. You said, will the rest be the same?
The refs in that game were Aldo was the white hat, and then you had Shay and Kirk. I'm not quite sure because I don't assign the refs, so you can't ask me nothing about the refs because I don't know. But that's a good question.
Good question. Yeah.
It's possible. I don't know. But the next
I better
game,
call Ed.
we have Peach State pressure at Zoo Atlanta women's game. Before we start this, Dwayne, do you need to go on an apology tour? Is there any statements that you would like to make to the women before we get into this? Because I think I saw you tagged on a few posts this weekend.
Rebound.
Now, I don't know if I was tagged. I did come across.
Well, you were clipped
Yeah, I definitely
because
was
they
clipped.
went and clipped the portion of the podcast
Okay.
where you made a comment, and then they showed the results after it.
So to all, can you hear me? So to all those people who clipped that clip, can you please subscribe to the Atlanta Flag Football Podcast? Please like, share, and subscribe. That's all I ask. And to the girls, since I like my girls soft, I apologize for picking no, hell no. I ain't gonna damn apologize. It's Vibe and Alpha Legends till I die. Listen, I'm riding for my folks. I don't switch sides. I'm a loyalty person. So no, I will not apologize for picking.
Can
the
you
Vibe
apologize for underestimating their talent?
But I didn't pick them because I'm underestimating their talents. I am overestimating my team that I want to pick talents. So right now,
So talent don't matter to you, is what
Talent
you're
don't
saying.
matter to me.
Okay.
Talent don't matter to me. Right now, mentality matters to me. And loyalty. Gates coaches Vibe. I just played spades with Vibe. Vibe my team for the whole year. That's who I play with. I'm sorry.
So ladies
And
from
then-
Peach State pressure.
And then I played cards against the Alpha Legends. Alpha Legends, my other team, all year. That's my team. So don't ask me no question. That's who I'm with. I'm with the Alpha Legends and I'm with the Vibe. Ride or die. Okay? And you know I'm picking Shockwave. Okay? Ride or die. That's
So
what I'm
I would
doing.
like to-
and Swamp Bucks. I already told you. I played
Swamp Bucks?
Because I played for Swamp Bucks for Nationals. I got a jersey. So I
You
got
about
to
to make
pick.
this. Hey, Billy, he about to make this season.
Oh yeah,
easy.
this is about to be a.
So
Hey, he
you
about to make this
know-
joint.
Right.
You know.
Stay on that philosophy, John. I'm with you, Dwayne. Keep that philosophy. I'm with you, brother.
Long
Keep
as
that
my
same
team,
philosophy.
I feel like my teams are gonna show up anyway, so I'm riding with my teams.
Rock on, rock on.
Okay.
Let's go.
I mean, they'll be at the field.
Ladies from Peach State pressure, we invite you to come to the podcast next week. Just two of y'all
Like,
is enough.
subscribe
Please come up here and
Atlanta
have
Flag
this
Football
conversation
Podcast,
with
'cause
Dwayne
y'all
in
are
person.
obviously watching it and clipping it, and that's all. I don't mind. Tag us, like, subscribe, and I'm fine. Do it 100 times. Doubt you clip me. Take me to practice. You need the motivation. Let's go.
So in their first game, we had Peach State pressure at Zoo Atlanta Women's. Both teams were making their 5-star debut.
Correct.
Both teams were new to 5-star women's.
I knew I shouldn't have picked Sydney's team.
But
know why I was tripping.
as I explained to you before, Peach State pressure did go to nationals and play, and this was a newly assembled Zoo Atlanta team.
Correct. I didn't take that. I didn't take that
So,
factor in. So I definitely underestimated them.
Peach
from
State
that
pressure
standpoint.
came to hand
Yeah.
out donuts.
Donuts. Big donuts.
They were spinning. They took that game 6-0.
Okay. 6-0. Scoring
The defense held it
bonanza.
down. Angelo and
defensive-
Billy,
defensive,
you picked Peach State pressure. Dwayne, you picked Zoo. So you'll take that L all by yourself.
That's off them, low.
In the next game, we had Georgia Vibe at Peach State pressure. All of you took Georgia Vibe. And once again, Peach State pressure sent a clip for that too.
Did it really?
They said you had us going 0-2, but you had it wrong because we were going to go 2-0. And they took down Georgia
I had
Vibe.
him going 1-1.
Well, you had them going 1-1. Dwayne had them going 0-2, and they went 2-0. And
Congratulations.
I just want the experience on that with Vi. I haven't figured they had any experience. And Peach State, I thought was a new team, fairly new team. So, but congratulations.
What was the score?
the score, this game went into overtime.
Gotcha.
So
It was a
game.
competitive
Good
game,
game.
Okay.
back and forth
Okay.
between the 20s.
Gotcha.
And then it went into overtime. And they
Okay.
won it. Peach State pressure won this 1-0.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
You catch that?
So what?
I said back and forth between the 20s.
I heard that part.
Okay.
So it wasn't a bad pick. It wasn't a bad pick.
Wasn't a bad pick.
Yeah.
Wasn't a bad pick. So the next game up, we had Zoo Atlanta women at Code Red. Angelo went out on a limb. All by his lonesome self and picked Code Red.
Damn it, Sydney.
You know,
your days are numbered, man.
But then Dwayne and Billy was like, okay, we gonna pick Zoo because we know what it do. Might have been a little circus going on right now. Not quite the Zoo. It was a little circus.
They only lost 6-0 the first one.
And once again, Code Red went to nationals and Zoo women did not.
Oh, yeah.
So Code Red said, how dare you?
Really cleaning up.
And Code Red took this one and handed out another set of donuts.
What?
They won this one 6-0.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
y'all running the ball on y'all, Zoo Atlanta. I
You
should
know.
be ashamed of y'all.
you know that little stationary running play they got?
Yeah, man. They did that. They still doing that damn red. That man.
You know, so shout out to Who Point Shaving United.
Yeah.
Shout out to Code Red for opening the season with the win on their first game.
True story. He used to run them plays in the men league.
The next game,
Ooh.
we had Georgia Vibe at Lionesses. Billy got one over on y'all because Billy had some inside information.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Billy
Yeah,
picked
inside
the
info.
Lionesses, and you and Dwayne picked the
What you
Vibe.
talking about,
know,
Willis?
I'm not here to spill any inside information before it's time to be seen.
I'm with the vibe anyway.
And so the Lionesses won that game. It was a close game though. You know, close in effort.
Wow. You trying to play my team like that?
He said close in effort.
But
Hey, vibe. I need y'all to get right,
again,
man.
this is just week one.
Yeah, they need to listen to their
This-
coach.
this-
That's
this-
what
it's still 8 more
already
games
know.
to go.
I already know what the problem is.
But Lionesses won this one 20-0.
Listen to your coach. Run the plays as they called. That's
And
how the game
was
played.
Code Red at the Lionesses. Everybody took the Lionesses. Lionesses won this 32-0, moving right along. The next game on the schedule.
For real?
There's no need to dwell on that.
Not at
The
all.
next game on the schedule was the game of the week.
They said he got whooped. I didn't know it like that. Go ahead.
No, that was
Code Red.
that was Code Red.
Gates was 20-0. Code Red was 32-0.
Oh, okay.
So, but the next game on the schedule was the game of the week for the women. We had the Alpha Legends facing Lady Lethal.
Yeah,
Alpha
Legends.
Legends is a brand new team, first time playing together. They did not go to nationals.
They 5 women went to nationals and won it.
That's 5 women non-contact. This is
I'm
not
just
8
saying,
women
man. Don't
contact.
be discounting my team, man.
Plenty of teams go to national and
Don't be
win
discounting-
5.
Don't be
and
discounting
don't
my
win
team.
8.
Lady Lethal went to
Wayne,
nationals.
come on, man. Let's get through this.
Angelo picked Lady Lethal. Billy and Dwayne picked Alpha Legends. And the score says
I'll take that W.
Alpha Legends pulled this one off 6-0. So Alpha Legends, they're going to be a formidable team. But I was concerned after watching because Kazi was missing wide open throws. And I don't mean by a yard or two. She was overthrowing by like 7 or 8 yards. So I was wondering maybe something was wrong with her arm. She didn't get up on time. But yeah, that wasn't quite the Kazi that we're used to seeing. So I would have to, that was a head
The score was the first drive, too.
Huh? No, that Lady Lethal.
They scored on the first drive.
Serious, they weren't playing around because they didn't score anymore. And Lady Lethal, Alpha Legends didn't score anymore. And Lady Lethal had a chance to score on at least 2 to 3 times, but the overthrows were, and they were like 2 of the drives were end zone overthrows. And then Wasn't what we normally used to seeing from Kazi. But again, it's just game.
What was the final score?
6-0. So I figured that, Lady Lethal will pick back up on that.
Who did I pick?
You picked Lady Lethal.
Okay.
The next game we had Georgia Savages hosting Lady Lethal. Everybody picked Lady Lethal. Kazi got it together. The defense was still defending. That game ended 18-0.
Henderson said missed by a mile. It's about the throws.
Yeah, I thought something was wrong with her shoulder or something. Because like I said, but in the next game, she got it together. It was 18-0. Okay. So she made up for it, and, whatever it was quickly gone away. The next game was a highly anticipated game between T-Mac and the Venom and Alpha Legends. This was the week that Angelo decided I'm just going to be a rebel without a cause because he picked Venom and T-Mac. He put his faith in T-Mac. Gracias por ser.
Gracias por ser.
Dwayne and Billy picked Alpha Legends, led by none other than the famous Ori. And the final score in this game was, let me look and see, 14-6. So, and T-Mac don't put up no 14 points. But the ladies of Venom did. Venom took that game 14-6.
Okay.
Brady.
He came through for you.
Big Boo.
He came
I went out on a limb with you, buddy.
You went out on a limb and he answered the bell. The next game we had Venom at Georgia Savages. Dwayne and Angelo, you picked Venom. Billy picked Georgia Savages. This was a tight game. This was a great game. I saw, Venom didn't play the same game they played against Alpha Legends. Savages didn't play the same game they played against Lady Lethal. That's not the game.
No, they didn't record that game.
Yes, they did.
It's not on here.
Yeah, John, that's why he was so
Oh,
humble.
yes, they did. We recorded every game. Every single game, as you can see.
What was the game?
Why Watch TV was at all 3 locations recording all 3 games.
I don't see the game.
All day.
What the game was?
It was Venom and Georgia Savages. It was the last game of the day for the women. I was there. It was recorded because I collected the camera to turn it in.
Oh, Venom versus.
So, I think there was somebody had some confusion about whether or not Why Watch was at all the locations, and they were. But Crystal, I believe her name is, from Georgia Savages. That was the first time I really had a chance to watch her. She was making some throws. She was slicing them down the middle. I was like, whoa.
Wow.
So, I could see how they, when they won, playing like that, they were good. But at the end, Venom won this game in a nail biter. It was only 8-0.
Oh, wow.
And Georgia Savages definitely had the chance to go down the field because they were throwing. It was a couple of missed passes and drops that cost them from going into overtime. But after watching this, I think that people better not sleep on Georgia Savages, that they're going to wake up with L's. I can say that because they played good in that game.
But Boot went 2-0.
But Boot went 2-0.
It is.
T-Mac, he's tuned in watching because he made sure he called me to get the time so he would know when we talked about his team.
I picked both those.
You picked both of those. You had Venom going 2-0. Next up, we have the remaining men's games that took place over at Coach Rambo Park. And so the opening game of the day, we had the Big Swamp Bucks at the Georgia Raiders. Angelo and Billy picked the Georgia Raiders.
Yeah, we'll take that W.
His team that he's riding or die with the Big Swamp Bucks.
You heard me.
And at the end of this game, We had some Little Creek reindeer.
God damn it, DJ.
Georgia Raiders took this game 10-0 with their couple of people they had out there running around.
They got a kicker.
Yeah. Next game we had Zoo Atlanta and the Georgia Raiders. Everybody for some reason thought the Raiders were going to beat Zoo Atlanta in this game.
For some reason.
You didn't have it. I mean, maybe they
Some
didn't have any
strange
faith
reason.
in Sydney or whatever. But Sydney was like, this is a new year. And all that stuff that happened in 2025, we're going to leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start off 2026 with some fresh donuts. Not them same old stale ones from last year. We got a fresh batch.
Right.
We're going to put some sprinkles on them this time. And so Raiders took this game 20-0. So
Okay, Raiders.
the next game we had the Little Creek Reindeer versus Circus Atlanta.
The Little Creek Rangers.
And
Circus.
somebody had to win this.
Man,
Everybody
don't be
took
talking about my team like that, man.
everybody took the Little Creek Reindeer
That's hilarious.
over the Circus. And after the score of this game, this was a high-powered scoring game. Touchdowns was flying back and forth. Defense was nowhere to be seen. And at the end of this game, we had a team go back to their old name. So we had the Big Swamp Bucks win this game 20-14.
Bucks.
So everybody came out a winner on this.
Yeah. Big Swamp Bucks.
So Zoo Atlanta went 0-6.
It ain't been but 4 games. How they go 0-6?
Oh no.
0-4.
Two losses in advance.
I thought he had 3 teams in.
You had, well, they got Zoo. You talking about all the affiliates.
Oh yeah.
Well, if we go by that,
So Zoo went 0-4.
they won 0-4. But affiliate wise, up to this point, they're 1-4
Gotcha.
because the fam did
That's
win.
right. That's right.
So the next game we had BTA.
What do you mean? What do you mean the fam is part of Zoo?
It's according to Sydney. We only go by what Sydney said.
Is that not true? Are you not one of the animals in the
Damn, you got jacked by Sydney?
I mean,
Really?
I don't know. I don't run the team. I'm just kicking.
You're the
But I think he just
kangaroo.
did the uniforms.
Hey,
Listen, we got to take that up
Wow,
with
We'll go-
Billy.
yeah, we'll go
Wow,
word on the
Billy.
street.
And
You
so
got, you got jacked by
next
Sydney.
up, we have BTA, which stands for Born to a Treat Cheese
You shouldn't even let them
with
wear.
the belt on the logo.
You shouldn't
I'm
even-
just, hey,
You shouldn't
I'm
let
just
them wear the
reporting the
jerseys,
facts.
Billy.
They're born to achieve with the belt
Right.
on the old logo and the new logo.
And the new logo got a belt.
They got a belt,
But born to
but they're
achieve.
born to achieve.
Guys, ain't no books or nothing. Huh?
With outsiders and with 9 people, it would seem like most of their players stayed inside. And that was a great game. That was a great game.
Really?
Went to triple overtime.
With BTA and outsiders?
Triple overtime.
Really?
Not 1, not 2, but 3. And it was not a 0-0 game.
Is that right?
BTA scored. Then outsiders scored. Then BTA scored again. Then outsiders scored again. So we went into overtime locked at 12-12.
Okay.
First overtime, outsiders get it. They didn't make it.
Okay.
Second overtime, BTA get it. They don't make it. Going to second overtime, BTA gets it. They don't make it. Outsiders get it. They don't make it. Going to third overtime, outsiders makes it. BTA get it and was like, you know what? We're not going for 1. We're going to win this. BTA went for 2. He got back, snapped the ball. He dropped back. Player was in the end zone. He threw it up. Player went up. Ball came. Hands was right there. Whole sideline, both teams was watching, trying to figure out what was going to happen. BTA on this side holding their breath. Outsiders on that side holding their breath. All the refs was like, we not believe what we seeing because this is about to happen. And then it happened.
It happened. What happened?
The ball sailed high and they missed it. And outsiders pulled it off.
Triple overtime.
In triple overtime. Some of the players, and I want to say some of the players in this game for BTA started to immediately second guess the call and said we should have went for one. But I'll say this. I will not say that was a bad decision for what they did. You know, I've seen plenty of teams decided to go for the win in plenty of games all over. What I will say is that it was the execution. Right. It wasn't the play call. It was the execution.
Yeah, I ain't mad at going for it.
Because what happened was it was a jailbreak on the line. And so when they came back, the quarterback was scrambling, backing up, and he had to throw off his back foot. And so it just sailed. So I think that the blocking if the blocking would have been much better, not a little bit, but much better, then they probably had a better chance. But also, they probably should have thought about it and, maybe took a timeout, whatever. But nonetheless, because outsiders only had 9 people.
Wow. The whole game?
The whole game. So they were playing both ways. So Henny was playing both ways. T-Rex was playing both ways.
Wow.
Juan was playing both ways. Bernard, they were playing both ways, so they were tired.
Outside were doing a shockwave, huh?
Yeah, Trey was playing both ways. But let me go back and back up. So on their second score, BTA threw the ball, and Trey was right, the quarterback for outsiders. He was right there. Ball was coming straight to him. That would be interception. The BTA player climbed the ladder, went over him and said, "You're not worthy," and snatched the ball from him and was like, "Let me get that because you don't know what to do with it." And then turned around and waved goodbye and ran about 45, 50 yards to the touchdown. It was like, catch me if you can.
Really?
So BTA has a lot of potential. I saw a lot of athletes out there. I saw some potential there. What I would also like to see going forward would maybe be some coaching. Because as a new team, I'm not sure that you can go as without coaching. And with the the captain playing, sometimes you don't see things the way they need to be saw. But there's a lot of potential there. So BTA is not done.
Okay.
I do not anticipate this will be
0 for season?
a Moneyball, God Game, or TYB, or Can't Be Messed With. Yeah, I don't foresee that. BTA will walk away with the win this season, and I'll put my money on it.
Okay.
The next game up was the Crew and those 9 people from Outsiders.
They still had 9?
Still had 9.
Okay.
Playing a back-to-back doubleheader game. And correct, somebody can call in and correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe 6 of the 9 were 35 and over.
Oh, wow.
This was a good game. This was a back-and-forth game. This was similar to the previous game before. Okay. Score. Offensive explosion. I wasn't able to play this game. Yeah, you did. BTA scored first, walked right down the field and scored. What I'll say about this game is that
correct on the age too.
Oh yeah, okay. So it was a bunch of seasoned players out there, which is why you would expect the next team to take advantage of that.
Okay.
This was a back and forth game. It was a tied game. Somebody told the safety to come down to watch the center. Because, and I don't mean to be funny, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I would dare to bet that 92% of all the completions went to the line. Between Henny, Juan, and T-Rex, they caught majority of all the passes for outsiders in both games.
Okay.
But Henny was killing it. Henny was like an all-star. Henny probably had about 200 yards on Sunday. He was killing it.
Wow.
And the safety came down to watch the center. And after the snap, that's exactly what he was doing. Watching the center run downfield for a touchdown. And I don't know how he lost that, how he lost containment on that or whatever, but that was the difference. Because we knew, and please, nobody be disrespected by this comment, but we knew Henny was what they had. Henny, I mean, he's already a great center anyway. Even in the regular games, he be killing it. But it was like he put the team on his shoulder for this 2 games, and he was huffing and puffing. And, you know, there were times where I was watching the game, and I feel like sometimes quarterbacks can be too systematic. Sometimes you have to observe what the other team is doing and play off of what they're doing, not what you just called in the huddle, right? And so when I was watching this game, because then this is the team that I play with, I'm on the roster, there were several plays where I saw Lil D and Bates huffing and puffing, couldn't even get back to the line. And the crew was already set up, but didn't snap the ball. Waited for the outsiders players to get back in their spots to run the play.
Really?
There were times that the quarterback could have just went straight to the line, threw the ball to the outside receiver, and he was uncovered and would have at least gotten 20 yards if D didn't catch him. But at the end of the game, I felt like, I mean, you know, T-Rex was like, look, the pallbearer out there at the gate. You know, it was over. And those were the times I would have lined up and ran the ball. Because when they ain't got but 9 people and they already tired and they 35-0 to playing the second leg of a doubleheader, and you got 2 big bruisers out there than the line you could have put out there, I'd have just ran the ball on them. Because if you tired, you're going to be wore out when I'm finished with you. So I'm not sure what happened in that game or why the game plan didn't go like that, but they were tired.
So you're the reason they lost.
Because I didn't play. It was one play. They let Juan go out and catch a one-handed falling back pass and still get another
He does that.
chunk of yards out of that. But not off the second game of a doubleheader when you played most of the game and you tired. You know, so... But, I mean, they weren't defeated. I mean, it was like I said, they didn't like blow them out. But they left, what they say, they left some plays out there. And so I would hope that, you know, if they're put in that situation again, they would definitely take advantage of it.
Okay.
The other thing that I saw from my team is that can you get to the the crew side, some plays from the crew? So I can elaborate on what I was saying.
I mean, they had a few deep balls that were made.
Who? Now James lit him up with a contested catch.
Mo had a deep
went up
one
and
too.
lost one of the outsiders players and then took it to the house. But what I was seeing was that I don't even remember. But what I was trying to get to the point was say was that almost every play the crew was calling a huddle. So when you got a team that's already tired and worn out, you don't call huddles on them. You just run the play. You go to the huddle, call 2 plays, and then you execute back to back. He was giving them chances to catch their breath. And I just felt like, you know, there were some opportunities left. You know, he's not going to record it. You see how they waiting right here? He glanced over there and the receiver, the DBs hadn't even got over there yet. And he just waiting.
So you're saying he's respecting his elders?
Basically, because there was even plays where little D was 12 to 15 yards off the ball. And It wasn't just a quick snap and throw. So that's James. You know, he's not a bad quarterback. It's just that he didn't like 3 people that are tired and old and probably went to the nursing home afterwards shouldn't be. Look, wait a minute. Go back for a second. You know, look at right there. Stop. Look at the space. You see how far back Lil D is? But you just letting him catch his breath. I would have just snapped and threw that ball over there. I would have probably put Mo out there and just snapped and threw it to him. Just so, because I know that Lil D was tired. He was physically exhausted. You know, and then sometimes when you smoke that essence of the earth, that can take your energy too. But anyway, it was a good game. It was a close game, but Outsiders used their veteran presence to hold up for that 2 games, and they went 2-0 on the day.
So who all picked the Crew and who all picked Outsiders?
There's a film session now.
Dwayne picked the Crew, and Billy and Angelo picked Outsiders.
I went with the veterans. the friends.
Nah, Dwayne picked. Everybody picked Outsiders in that game.
He said everybody know not to try me. I hear you.
The next game we had BTA and United. Everybody picked United. United was like, you know, and they said Angelo picked us, so we got to show up for him. They heard you talking, Angelo, and they said, we want to show you that you can believe in us. I left the game, though, because BTA got the ball and drove straight down the field and scored. I immediately left.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to see any more because I knew that had fired up United, and I felt like BTA might be in trouble. United took it to them 28-6. They was like, we didn't give you permission to score, so we're going to...
BTA that you said was going to do something?
Well, you know, I mean, I still think they're going to do something.
Just asking.
But, you know, they scored. United said they scored without permission. So they was going to put the belt to the... Yeah. That's what United said.
Before the awakening.
That was United said. So then the next game we had United at the Crew. In that game, everybody picked United. Sometimes you have these games where you use up all your points in one game. You know, it's like maybe we should have saved something to carry over. And I think that might have what had happened in this game with United because that 28-point offensive explosion didn't quite happen in the second game.
Okay.
Second game, they were only able to put up 8 points.
Wow.
Which doesn't bode too well for a back-to-back output. Unless your opponent doesn't put up any. United take that game 8-0. So that brought a close to week 1.
Okay.
There's some really dramatic games, some really good games. Like I said, we had some good showings. So next week, I think there's gonna be some revenge games. On the schedule, there's gonna be some people trying to show that, you know, week 1 was a farce on either side of the ball. You know, whether that team did more than they should have did, or we didn't do enough of what we were supposed to do. But I think we're gonna get a lot of good games this week. But I definitely want to take away. I want to again shout out to everybody from week 1, all the teams. We didn't really have any issues. We had, you know, people, you know, did what they were supposed to do. You know, white people being white people, called the police on the vendor, you know, all kinds of stupid stuff. But the vendor at the women's field, yeah.
Yeah, let's run through these picks too, guys.
That's
We can't delay them too long. I'm already 10 minutes late.
So Dwayne, stop with that.
I'm waiting on y'all.
All right. First game up this week, we have Shockwave at Georgia Smoke at 8 o'clock in the morning. Are you really going to pick Shockwave in this game, Dwayne? It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Billy, who you got?
I already said it. Smoke.
Billy got smoke. That's right. We ain't gotta wait. We ain't gotta wait on the type this time. We ready. There you go. I like it.
Okay, let me get it together. Okay. So we got.
It's too early for Shockwave.
You know, that's kind of what I be. You know.
Y'all must didn't see all them young boys. It's okay.
Okay, so Angelo got Shockwave. Dwayne got Shockwave.
Hey, we
And Billy got Smoke.
we got some new blood, but okay.
Okay. Next game up, we have.
As long as Gio's there.
I don't know any reason why Gio would not be there. Next up, we have Shockwave and the Crew. Billy?
Shockwave.
Okay, Shockwave go get a clean sweep. All right.
Are you playing?
You'll have to show up to find out. You'll have to show up to find out.
Why, you going to change your vote, Angela?
Next up, we have Raiders at Smoke.
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 I'm sorry, let me say it again. Next up, we have the undefeated Raiders at Georgia Smoke.
Smoke.
I mean, technically, Georgia Smoke is still undefeated.
Technically, right?
We have the 2-0 Raiders at the
Against the
1-0
1-0 Smoke.
And we still taking Smoke. I tried Raiders, but nobody seems to believe in what you're selling. Oh, shout out to Rodney Morris from Georgia Raiders. He just got the coaching job at Lithonia High School.
Yeah, I saw that.
Shout out to him. You know, five-star represented in the high schools as usual. But you know, that's
tight ends, and H-back coach. I think.
Yes, he's the tight end now. I don't think he's gonna be telling anybody over there to Google him, but shout out to Rodney.
Hilarious.
Next up, we have 4-4 Outlaws hosting the Crew.
4-4.
Dwayne.
4-4.
Angelo.
4-4.
Okay. I think I might play that game.
Come on, Dwayne, Angelo. You all like to pick
Next up, we
that
got Georgia Raiders hosting.
long shot. 4-4.
This might be that'd be a good game based on what I saw. I'm gonna go 4-4. I gotta see what the Raiders in person.
Yeah.
Man.
I gotta watch the games on Watch, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know what they got.
Next up, we got. Now this game right here. This is the game of the week. Because this game had a lot of talking behind the scenes.
Okay.
We got Rare Form at United.
Wow.
And United has picked up some players that previously played with Rare Form. And I think it would be safe to say that United is on a revenge tour. And Rare Form will be the first target of the revenge.
So are they playing the first game?
In our class, you know, he said, you know, there's nothing to see there. But United, I don't know if you guys saw, Bryson is the quarterback for United now. And he said this season we're going to be dedicated to showing the quarterback from Rare Form how to play quarterback. We tried to get them on the podcast, but, you know, Rare Form respectfully declined the invitation. So we did not get them. They said, we don't need to come up there. We'll show it on the field.
Are we getting first game United or second game United?
Well, you know, we're going to get the Caleb who doesn't believe that they can compete with them. And we're going to get the United who has a grudge on their shoulder. So this is going to be the game of the week. I want everybody to come out and watch this. Matter of fact, we go pause all the other games, bust everybody to the field so that we can watch this game because this will be an offensive shootout.
Hilarious.
With that being said, Billy, who you got?
Oh, you want me to go first? All right, United.
Dwayne. Orlando's watching.
I know. Oh, I know, Justin, man. I'm gonna go with Billy. Now I don't want to do that, man. I like rare form, and they need to win too.
Dwayne's picking rare form. Angelo.
Going rare form as well.
Good.
They got to get out the schneid.
They got to.
Okay.
They go 0-3. They in trouble.
They in trouble.
United, please come next week to talk about the results of this game.
No,
Dwayne did not pick
First
you.
and foremost, Orlando. And Justin, you know I love you guys. It's just no love lost. I just think that they need to get out the
It's not the
schneid.
Swamp Bucks love.
So let me ask you this. So with that being
think
said,
it's gonna be a close
do you
game.
believe United's going to go 0-2 this weekend?
I don't even. Who else do
I
they
know they
play?
I mean, I'm just saying you've
Who
already
they
given
play?
them their first
Who they
loss.
play?
So you're basically saying
don't
that
know.
they
Who
don't
they
have a
play?
chance at winning another game.
I didn't say that. Who said that?
I'm asking you.
I don't know who they
Yeah,
play.
you already
They're
locked
going to
it
win
in.
their next game.
I don't know who they're playing.
Does it matter who they're playing?
It does.
They're not okay. They're not playing New Jack
Don't matter.
or
Don't
Smoke.
matter. Don't matter.
So-
You still gotta know who they're playing.
Okay. United will be facing YB.
Ooh.
So Dwayne,
Wow.
what are you going to tell Angelo?
Now this makes it interesting because Orlando and Mont were going at it last season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Did they play last
Is
season?
Peach State Pressure going to lend out their videographer to United?
I don't know. Did they play last year?
They did.
Who won?
It was a close game.
Who won?
United won. I mean, United lost on a error. It was a close game. It was only like a 1 point game. Wasn't a blowout. Wasn't even one touchdown. It was like 1 or 2 points. The extra point was the difference. But anywho, who are you picking?
YB.
Okay, Dwayne said United is going 0-2 this week, and they have no shot.
I did not say any of those words.
You just
Angelo,
did that.
who are you picking?
You were just like,
YB.
They need to get off the street.
Justin, they have lost faith in you guys.
Especially if YB bring. If YB had a young boy at quarterback again, I'm telling you, they're gonna be a problem.
he'll probably be there.
Orlando
I'm going to
said
say
Chris
YB
Orlando
because
next week.
they dropped a lot of passes this past weekend.
What'd you say, Billy?
I think they're going to clean it up. I think YB is going to clean up all those drop passes from this past weekend
Okay.
and then win this game.
Okay, so United, you, according to Angelo and Billy, you are going 0-2. Nothing you can do to change their minds. They
I
just
picked
lost
United.
all
Nah,
faith in
really
you.
pick United first game.
I said that's what
That's
I said.
right.
Dwayne and Angelo.
No, you said me.
Next game up. So we have Outsiders at Rare Form.
I think Outsiders will have their players. I'm going to say
Well,
Outsiders.
according to inside information,
Transfer portal.
Reggie was talking to what's her name? Maxine Waters, and Reggie said, I'm reclaiming my time. So that's all I'm gonna say. So with that being said, Angelo, do we have Outsiders or Rare Form? But I will say this. Trey is not the starting quarterback for Outsiders. He's the fill-in.
Man, be quiet.
I didn't say anything else. That's all I said.
Angelo knows.
I got Outsiders.
Angelo has picked out.
Me too.
Okay, Billy.
Me too. I got to go with my Predator guys.
Dwayne. You gonna steal a game here?
I'm gonna steal a game.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to steal a game.
Okay.
Rare form.
Try.
Come on, man. Y'all played well this weekend, man. Y'all really did play well, man. Y'all need to
They were
put
in
it
both games.
together.
They both
first
games
and foremost,
at the last minute.
and the field was terrible. The
Yeah.
field was terrible,
It
bro.
was.
So, y'all should be on turf this. They on turf.
They are on turf.
Turf this week, man. Y'all play faster, man. Rare form, man. I got rare form, man.
Okay.
Next game.
And so the next game up, we have YB at Outsiders.
Damn low.
Dwayne.
YB. They need to get out the snide. Like you
YB
said,
and YB.
I'm like you said, he looked good last week, man. Just let him play.
That second half.
Yeah, let him play. He got to get.
You got Billy.
Well, I feel like Outsiders is going to have everybody, and it's going to be a close one.
Oh, United said they beat YB last season 14-8.
Okay, you're
I'm
right.
going to take Outsiders.
Last year, United
See,
beat, and then the season before that,
See,
YB beat. So you said
I'm going to try and get one with Outsiders.
He picked Outsiders.
Okay. Okay. So next up, moving on over to the grass field.
Mudfield.
Hopefully the weather holds. It's been nice today though. Hopefully
It
don't rain
keeps
this weekend.
changing,
Yeah.
you know. It'll say one thing one time. Okay, so to answer your question, Angelo, Dom said that they had designed run plays, and that is why he came in for Trey in the LOC game. So that's why you saw him in on those series. So next up we have the fam at BTA. That is.
But do y'all think that disturbs y'all groove, Dom? Because y'all was in a groove. That's all I was saying. Y'all was in a groove.
The fam is what team? You play for the crew, right, James?
I play for the crew.
You play for
Okay,
the
so
crew.
the
Billy
fam-
played for the fam.
So Billy pays for the fam. And they're playing who?
They're playing
BTA.
Oh,
Oh,
Billy.
the fam.
Yeah. All day and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, what's next?
Yeah.
Not all day. Wow. So y'all haven't bought into the fam yet. I mean the BTA yet. Okay, I got it.
Hey,
So I
man.
guess that's the
Keep
case,
on
then
achieving.
Y'all not gonna pick them in the next game either, right?
They must play Zoo Atlanta unless they play Zoo Atlanta because it's a toss up to them. Oh no, Georgia Elite.
They can't play Zoo Atlanta every week.
They didn't play them yet.
No, they didn't. Oh man.
Who you got, Billy? Georgia Elite, BTA.
GE.
Yeah, I figured.
Next up we have.
He keeps having his mouth away from that mic. Barely hear him.
Oh my God. Next up we have. I hate when this happened. This screen froze. Week one. Week two.
The fam.
Fully loaded at the fam. So I'll say this. Although they ended the week partially complete, they have restocked. And so they're almost loaded again.
So they pick up a new quarterback?
I can't tell you who they picked up and what positions they play. I can just tell you
Did they get a coach?
that you know,
Did they get a new center?
to
They got a
almost
coach
loaded.
and definitely a center.
So it's fully loaded versus who?
The fam.
I got the fam.
I got the fam, Billy and them 2-0.
I'm sure Billy's gonna go with the fam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not going against my foot.
So I actually watched the game outside of Billy. That's an interesting team. I think I definitely see them in the playoffs.
Really?
I don't not see them in the playoffs. I think it would take a.
Oh, I didn't play anything in that game other than kick.
No, I'm just saying, you know, but your points came in to help when they secured the victory. I'm just saying,
Right,
even
right.
if Billy's not there, I still think that they can win enough games and they'll be in the playoffs. Next up, we have. Oh, okay. I already know who this is. Dwayne picked Swamp Bucks because that's his team. He's not going against them. So Billy,
They must be playing
playing?
anyway.
it don't matter. You said it's your
Who they
team. You
playing?
ride with them.
I am.
That's what you said. So I've already marked it down. We don't have to talk about
Mark
it.
it down.
So
goddamn
Billy,
it. It's gonna be Swamp Bucks.
You and Angelo can pick between Swamp Bucks and Georgia Elite.
Georgia Elite.
We-
I gambled on a game before. It doesn't matter. Could be down to.
Next up, we have. You've already picked this game, but we can just recap your picks.
The Georgia
The next
Smoke
up, we
versus
had the complete of the Georgia Smoke and the Fam. You guys all picked Smoke,
No.
except for Billy. I'm
Except for
sorry.
Billy.
Billy picked
Great,
the
great.
Fam. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Might gain a
next
game
up,
there.
we have. Well, it don't matter. Dwayne's picking Swamp Bucks.
Yes. Let's
Let me
go.
put this in. But
Let's
Swamp
go.
Bucks at Fully Loaded.
Oh, yeah, I have a chance.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I definitely have a chance.
You know,
Yeah,
which
big
DJ
Swamp
are we go
Bucks.
get?
I don't give. Listen,
Nah, I make a
they,
difference.
if they don't got a new center, they are not winning. You hear me?
Who's
I
the
mean
center for
that.
Swamp Bucks?
I don't know. I didn't say Swamp Bucks.
Fully loaded.
Oh,
You hear me?
Angelo, this
Was
is
that?
tough.
Did you just do that?
I see you contemplating who you want.
I am contemplating.
It looked like you said fully loaded under your breath.
That would it look like. I'm going fully loaded, man. I'm going fully loaded.
Oh, what? Fully Loaded got their first pick of the season. How about that?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, their defense looked pretty decent. I'm going to take fully loaded also.
Okay. Fully Loaded got 2 picks. All right then.
Wow.
Next up, LOZ at Zoo Atlanta.
Yeah, nothing to see here.
Oh, well,
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see.
Dang, LOZ, they disrespecting you like that. Nothing to see.
Nothing to see.
Listen, man, move on, James.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Next game.
next game, I guess
Yes.
if you feel that confident about Zoo, I guess you're going to pick them nothing to see in the next game, too, when they face New Jack.
Who the hell? How the fuck? Okay.
Zoo's going 0 and
It
12
might be a, it might
in
be a
2
scoring
weeks.
against record in these 2 games, boy.
Next, man. That ain't next game, man.
And then,
Next.
so since you felt like both those New Jack and LOZ was going to come in with losses against the mighty Zoo Atlanta,
Right.
they're going to be facing each other, New Jack and LOZ.
New Jack.
No Jack. But could be a
I'm
good
going to go
game.
New Jack.
Definitely gonna be a good
It could
game.
be a good game. If LOZ come to play, it could be a good game.
Okay. All right. Next up, we'll take it right on over to the ladies. And we have Georgia Savages at Code Red.
Savages.
Savages.
You know what Savage is.
All right. After that, we have. Sorry, I gotta go keep that up. All right. Georgia Savage, could you pick the Savages? Next up, we had Code Red at Alpha Legends.
Alpha Legends.
Again, Code Red put out a shutout last week, Dwayne.
Okay, this week they'll be shut out.
Next up, we have Zoo Atlanta at Georgia Savages.
Whoever the against is.
Savages.
This is in Sydney, though.
Savages.
Zoo women have
Man, them coaches were fighting against themselves on the sideline.
Oh, I heard what was
Well,
said.
we heard. Yeah, we heard now.
Ooh, can you cash out me $20, Dwayne?
Listen,
Um,
listen. If that's, I ain't even hear the price. They ain't would have heard.
Hilarious.
next up,
Hilarious. Hey, that's hilarious, man.
next up, we have
Hey, man, that's so crazy, man.
Hilarious.
That's crazy.
next up we have our women's game of the week. Now this is a
Alpha Legends and
we have where am I at? Okay, I'm right here. We have Alpha Legends hosting, at the Riverdale Lionesses.
Rebels. I mean Lioness.
The Lionesses.
Yeah, the Lionesses.
So who you're picking the Lionesses?
What's funny about that game is Bree plays on Alpha Legends now, right?
Uh-huh.
Dwayne, you going Alpha
I think
Legends?
that's gonna be the first time she faces
Dwayne got Alpha Legends.
the Rebels.
Okay, just confirming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Angelo.
Had a little setback last week. We got to bounce back on. So yeah, we definitely get them.
Okay. After that, we got Venom on the road, traveling all the way to Boulevard to go to the zoo.
Next game.
Venom.
Okay. Dwayne, do you dare
There you go,
exhibit
teammate.
your intelligence this week?
Who?
Or will you pick the Peach State Pressure who applied the pressure to you
They did.
as their face off against the Riverdale Lionesses?
Lioness.
Rebels.
Not this week, huh?
I seen the jerseys.
Okay. Next up, we have Dwayne's favorite team, Georgia Vibe, facing off against T-Mac and the Venom.
Listen, man.
You said that you're going with them, Dwayne.
I know, no. I ain't switching up, man. I ain't switching up. I just gotta make up. I got the vibe. She got that vibe.
Okay. And
I'm gonna go
Vibe
Vibe also.
Not an impossible
Vibe.
game.
I like Gates.
T-Mac. Who?
Gates and the Vibe.
You picking the Vibe, Billy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Venom.
Okay.
T-Mac's gonna throw a pick from the sideline.
Not from the sideline. Dang, T-Mac. Once in inventing history. T-Mac gonna throw a pick from the sideline.
Hilarious.
Next up, we got Peach State Pressure at Lady Lethal.
Ooh.
That's player versus coach.
How about that?
Loco is coaching against his coach.
How about that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
She
Lethal.
said Kazi was off last week, but she bounced back.
She did.
She gonna bounce back again. I got me the Lady Lethal.
Okay. And the last game, Georgia Vibe versus Lady Lethal.
You got that vibe.
Dwayne has picked the Vibe.
I'm gonna go Lethal. That's a tough game.
Yeah, it's a tough game. I'm gonna go Lethal though.
Okay. Save over here.
This is
All right.
before the allegation.
Okay, so
Who was leading after the first week?
who's leading?
I think we probably all
Um,
tied. Everybody was losing and gaining.
Let me see. I did not keep
I'm like,
track, but
oh, I'm going 0-2 this week. Damn, oh, what I do?
I don't know. Because I wasn't marking it down as I did it. I would have to go back and look. So, Angela lost 1, 2, 3, 4. So Angelo's lost 4 games on the first one. Yeah, that's too much. I'll have it by the next week. My bad. Also remember at rosters will lock in
24 hours and 56 minutes.
rosters lock in 55 minutes, not 24 hours. They lock tonight.
Thursday?
Tonight. Yes, we posted that. It's out there. We made a new flyer, said it at the opening. Rosters lock tonight at 11:55 p.m. All right. In addition to that, at Anderson Park, remember, you cannot park on the side of the street that leads into the park. You can only park on the side that the school is on. We'll send out a picture to remind people. And of course, if you do not follow those directions, you will receive the citation. There is a parking fine of $50. Read your rule book. But that's what we've been instructed. So don't park over there. Yeah. Oh, for all of my out-of-state teams that are currently watching, if you see, you may or not have saw, we put out a post. Registration for Brawl for It All is open, and the first 25 teams that register during the month of March with a paid deposit will be entered into a drawing. And on the first Thursday of April, I believe it's April 2nd, we'll do the drawing live on the podcast, and the winner will receive the remainder of their balance will be waived. So, but you gotta register only in the month of March. Outside of that, the food trucks will be out there trucking. Each field will have their own food truck, so you won't have to go far. At Anderson, the bathrooms are not open because they're winterized. So therefore, all the parks are winterized. So everybody will have their own porta potty. So the porta potties are only in use for you guys. They're locked up prior to them. They're cleaned, sanitized, and fresh. And I provide cleaning stuff as well throughout the day to keep them fresh for you guys. So if you don't like using porta potties, use the bathroom before you get out there. Because that's all we have to offer. Okay. And then outside of that, we have okay. Dwayne, are we missing anything? Yeah, so any questions up here? Oh, nothing to talk about. Everybody talk. So, all right. So, with that being said, we will close out this week's podcast. Thank you all for joining. Share, like, subscribe, and we will see you all on the fields on Sunday. And with that being said, for ATL Flag Football Podcast, this is James with with 5 Star Sports. We are out. Why did I say?